Yesterday, I went to the cinema to see 3 films, 65, Champions and Scream 6. What did I think of them? Let's find out. The first film I want to talk to you guys about is a film called Champions, starring Woody Harrelson as a basketball coach who gets into trouble and ends up teaching a group of Down syndrome kids how to play basketball in a little local team. This is a very heartwarming, entertaining, funny little film. Really did enjoy it. It's very respectful to people that have Down syndrome, and I can say honestly, working with Down syndrome people, it is a real joy to meet these wonderful people. They are truly wonderful, and to see it displayed on film is quite rare these days, and also to see it done respectfully is also rare. This takes no fun at it, and it's a really entertaining film. Like I said, the story is predictable. You kind of see where it's going to go. You've seen this thing done many times before, and not every joke lands, but overall this is a very nice, entertaining, good film that I would highly recommend everybody watching. There's nothing really too offensive in it, or nothing's going to set your world on fire either, but I really did enjoy it and I would highly recommend it. And if I was going to rate this one out of 5, I'm going to go 3.75 out of 5. That's like a 7.5 out of 10. Very entertaining, worth a watch. And yeah, lovely film. The next film I want to talk to you guys about is a film called 65, starring Adam Driver. He crash lands on Earth 65 million years ago. There's a bunch of dinosaurs running around, and he's got to get from A to B to get off the planet. That's the basic story. Was the film any good? Well, the trailer was really damn good. Like a big full-on action, sci-fi, Predator, Jurassic Park sort of adventure film. And you don't really get that. Well, you do, but you don't. But I'm not going to beat about the bush with this one. I thought this film was fantastic. I really did enjoy this film, but it's not as it's sold. There needed more dinosaur action. This is more of an emotional story, which has more of a gut punch and more of a bit of substance behind it. It made me jump more than any film I've seen in a long time. Some woman bloody screamed who was sat a few seats away from me. Actually bloody screamed at the first big jump scare. And yeah, I did not see that coming either. It's a really well-made film. It's beautifully shot. The cinematography, the acting, the story is very simple, but it's an effective story. It's easy to follow. It's simple. Why can't we have more simple storylines in films? I'm not a dumbass, but you know what I mean. It's got lots of great set pieces, like I said. The characters, the acting, the writing. It's not the best it could have been, but I'm going to go 4 out of 5 on that one. I think it deserves 4 out of 5 because I would watch it again. I really enjoyed it. And here we are then, Scream 6, the 6th film, could you guess that, in the franchise. And we've moved to New York. Some of the characters have been left behind, and we've got some of the ones from the previous one, from Scream 5. And yeah, a lot of people have been buzzing about this one, saying it's the best sequel since the first one. It's the best Scream since the first one. This is one of the best horror movies in a long time. I don't know. I'm probably going to get a lot of flack for this, but personally, I thought it was good. I thought it was good. It was entertaining enough. Has some really good kills in it. Bit more bloodier than the last one, but not like the bloodbath people going on about. I didn't think it was as brutal as the previous ones, but it definitely was up to notch from the last one. I thought the story was okay. It kind of sort of just went along at its own pace. I didn't find it fast paced, sort of mediocre paced, and my biggest issue with this is the lead actress who plays, I can't think of her name, who plays the lead character. I feel like she's like a soap actress that she's been shoved into a big horror movie. And I know horror movies don't have to have the best acting in it. God knows there is bad acting in horror movies, but I just didn't quite get her character so much. I don't quite buy her character or her acting, but I don't have nothing. She's not awful, but it just feels a bit wooden. But that's just my opinion. You do have other good actors in it. Jenna Ortega from Wednesday, she's always good, and some of the other characters are great as well. But I don't know. I really don't know. I really like the setting in New York. I like a few of the scenes. There's a scene with a ladder which has been done before in a film called Nerve, which was done much better in Nerve. I really recommend that film. I really enjoyed that one. It's a bit silly, but it's a bit of fun. But this one, I did enjoy it overall. I think I'm not trying to knock it as much as possible because I did get enjoyment out of it. I just felt a little bit disappointed that they didn't go down a few roads that they started off the film with. This starts off quite strong, and I'm thinking, yeah, this is actually quite good. I quite like this spin on it. And then it sort of just fizzles out, and it just becomes like a soap opera, and then and you get flashes of this, that, and the other. So there's more kills, there's more action, but they were the highlights, but there wasn't much else. Now when it comes to the big reveal at the end, I'm not going to go into spoilers, but I did guess something, and it was right. And I was a bit disappointed by that, because these sort of films, they used to be unpredictable, and this one was the most predictable of all the films to me. But I did enjoy it. Like I said, I don't want to go heavy on the negatives, but I have to address the negatives that I had with it. It was good. It was good overall. A little disappointed, and could have been better. But for what we got, I liked it. But I still don't think they used enough of New York in it. It's meant to be set in New York. They had a couple of scenes with it, but other than that, and they also missed out an opportunity to use Halloween as well. It's set at Halloween, and they don't use Halloween very much in the film, and they could have played on that so much. It just feels like an entertaining, mediocre horror film. I don't know. I hate being bad on it because I was really looking forward to it, and it just wasn't as good as I hoped. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's definitely worth a watch. Go and see it at the cinema. I do think it's a little bit better than the last one. So if I was to rate this one out of 5, I'm going to go 3.75. That's like a 7.5 out of 10. I think that's about right for this film, personally. I know that people out there love this to pieces, and I'm really pleased that you guys loved it. But I really enjoyed it, but I just felt a bit underwhelmed by it, and it could have been developed a bit more. But overall, maybe on a second viewing it may change, but my first instinct when it came out was, that was alright. Anyway, so that's my 3 films that I saw: Champions, 65 and Scream 6. Have you seen any of these films? Are you going to see any of these films? What do you think of these films? Leave it down in the comments down below. I'll see you again soon with some more videos, guys. Please like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, play safe, and bye for now.